last night we had our weekly presentation, and what we talked about were um, can you go to an event and not eat? And although I know I personally am motivated by going somewhere and they're going to have some food over the years and even now. And last night when I came home, my plan was to cook my hamburger patties and mushrooms and green beans if I can find my can of green beans. And I had some turkey and some cheese, so I ate that. And I ate some celery and some hummus. And what else did I eat? I ate an apple. I drank some water. And this is my Kool-Aid flavored water. And I thought, well, maybe I'll feel like cooking a little later. Good morning, Sybil. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning. And what I realized is that when I realized that I was okay, I had something to eat. I was okay with that. And I'm surprised myself. I'm amazed at myself because I feel like cooking. I don't mind. And this is the second day that I didn't eat all I could eat. I didn't be all I could be. Even though yesterday when I saw the happy card, I wanted to buy some barbecue potato chips. But I said, no, I'll wait and plan my meals. And then I may get some corn chips next week because I'm gonna make tacos next week. But I'm amazed. I'm amazed at myself. I'm changing. And I think a large part of it is because I don't have a home care worker, that I'm able to do different things, even though I didn't really want to do it. The main thing I didn't want to do is wash. And I'm like, it's not a big deal. And I'm thinking back to the more I sat in this bed, and if I didn't go exercise, I wouldn't move. And also, even hanging around people who maybe just being in their presence made me want to stay put, stay in the bed, stay seated. But that's not even about them. It's really about me. Maybe it's uncomfortable, so it's easier to just sit down. Even though if I have a reason to get up, I'll get up. And I'm trying to find my reason to get up tomorrow. I'm trying to see, okay, what do I want to do? I know I want to go to the grocery store. However, they are short staffed at the bus service. So if you are back beyond 4 o'clock, then you are going to be waiting 2 hours. So Miss Deborah ain't got no time for that. So I'm thinking if I can kind of get to the store and get back, good morning, then I can get on home because I can be at home for that. Also, I feel a little uneasy a little bit because I really need workers to come and put that little thing. You know that's the handheld shower. It broke, but I went to Lowe's and all I need to do is replace that long part. I can still use the shower head. So I really need somebody to come and do that. But they have to come in my room, and my room looks a mess. It would look a mess to them. It don't look a mess to me because I understand why it's set up the way it's set up. But actually, the man and his wife who I trust have come in here and seen this bed. It don't really bother me. Really, it don't, but it kind of does. I'm realizing that, and I think it's because I've been exercising and because I've been working all of these weight loss and education trainings. It gets here. Hi, Rihanna. Hi, Ray. Hi, Mark. Hi, Anil. Hi, Michelle. Hey, Sybil. It gets in your head to help you change. you got to put something in your head to help you change. And I think back to Chris. Is that Chris? Not Chris Rock, but Chris. From Atlanta. He was in Rush Hour when his daddy was beating his brothers and sisters because they didn't take out the trash. Um, he was like, "Damn, Dad's serious about that trash." He was like, "When is the trash? When is the trash man running?" And so, I say that thinking about. I don't know. I just lost my train of thought, child. It happens. So I am excited. You're from Pakistan. How cool. I think having my weight, not having my home care worker here is doing me so much good because my name is DebraAnnMatthews. Because now I get to do my thing and I can do it. And I feel like I can do it, so I can. And that's, I think, a very important part. And I was thinking about something that happened to me, and I realized that before, when I was a little child, this adult set things up to take advantage of my family when I was a little bitty child. So I no longer give that situation meaning, even though I thought about it this morning. But really, the last week, if something comes across my mind, I'll say to myself, stop living in the past, stop thinking about the past, think about your future, don't worry about that. I'll also plead the blood of Jesus, and I'll also will say, think another thought. We have never in our life been taught. Now, we've heard it, but we were never taught to master our thoughts. We weren't taught that in church. We weren't taught that in school. We were not taught to master our thoughts. Because if you can master your thoughts, you can control your actions. And I feel very grateful for that. And I just wanted to come on and tell y'all that. So I am, and the reason I come on here looking all uh, south of the border or all 1865 is because what I'm working on is greater than how my hair looks. Even though, really I don't even want to put a wig on. I kind of do, but I kind of don't because I've got to get to the root of the problem, and getting to the root of the problem requires me to see my roots. Even though I don't like this gray hair now, I'm not gonna tell you I do. However, I am happy to take one step where I'm not eating. I'm gonna tell y'all, this is the thing. I got some popcorn over there, and I already ate my popcorn for today. So what I like, I don't like to just eat two of the same things other than an apple, because if I eat them all in one day, I won't have any for the next day. So I'm so grateful that my greediness didn't take into today or tonight, because I ate the popcorn right during lunchtime, like right at the top of the lunch hour. So I'm so grateful. So I do have self control. I can watch what I eat. I can cook what I eat. I can, incontinence, y'all. I'm just gonna have to tell y'all, we've got to start talking about. We've got to start talking about things. I mean, politely, incontinence, and I like to call it our BM friends that come anytime they want to come when I'm trying to do something else. And I'm telling y'all, being able to put myself together from head to toe, I declare and decree we're going to get that thing together. And being mindful, I'm rolling my wheelchair on my new floor, which I don't want to do. But I also realize that because I'm heavy, and anytime I'm trying to get up, then that's bearing weight on the floor. Anytime I'm somewhere, even washing the dishes or standing where I'm doing the laundry in my wheelchair, that's bearing weight on the floor. So hey, in 6 more months I might have to get my floors redone. But guess what? I'm just gonna have to get my floors redone. How about that? And so and I'm glad that she lets me take 6 more months. So now I can keep thinking about all the things in my house that need repairing. And I'm definitely looking forward to that program. And if there are some things I can do, I'm gonna do them myself. Well, like I'm not gonna hire the guy to do my seated window seat. I'm just gonna get Coach to make me some of those boxes that I sit on, and we can paint them, and I can put them in my house. And that way, I'm used to sitting on them. I feel comfortable sitting on them, and I'm really excited about making my house beneficial for me. I do want to turn my bed around. Like right now, my bed's here. I want to turn my bed around next to the window. Sometimes I used to have my bed like right here, like in that corner, like that. And sometimes I used to, which I could do that too. That would be cool. Or I could put it right there next to the window. That would be cool. But I need to get some. What happens? Well, home care workers leave. They're not permanent fixers. I don't know about we must vote for Kamala Harris, but okay, okay. I On the one hand, she's a lady, and on the other hand, you know what gets me is when people are disingenuous, and I was trying to spell the word disingenuous. That's really rubbing me the wrong way right now about Camilla. Then on the other hand, she's a woman. So I was getting excited because one of the ladies in the pool, we were all I was getting excited because she was getting excited. I'm like, well, maybe I need to just get on the excitement trailer. But then again, do you know when somebody approaches you and you know they don't mean you any good? And it ain't even really personal because they don't mean most people any good. So, and of course, I'm listening to a lot of independent commentators, and that doesn't help. And it makes me, it just, I'm just like when someone really, and I've experienced this so much dealing with them people right there. And, but then when they see you in a different light, then they want to get up all in your face. Is that right? So, honey, I can't tell you what I'm gonna do, but I am a voter. My parents picked Cotton, and so I'm always gonna vote. I just can't tell you. Isn't anybody else running? I'm just like, who else running? And why can't an independent person be president? Why must it always be a Republican or a Democrat? Why can't the system work? Sometimes let somebody else win, I don't know. But I know that I'm ready to get my life back. And I'm ready. It's still gonna take a while, but I'm getting ready. I'm amazed that I'm not eating so much. And even Coach, he likes us to eat potatoes, but I think potatoes are why I only lost 4 pounds last month because I was sure eating them. And I'm gonna make some next week too. I'm gonna make some cream potatoes. Do I need milk to make cream potatoes, or can I just mix the potatoes up and I can put some mayonnaise in them? I like mayonnaise. However, I'm gonna have rice next week, so mm, I don't know. Maybe the potatoes gonna go bad. I don't know. And I have sweet potatoes too. I don't know. I don't know about that. So I'm gonna have to figure something out with that, honey. I You do? Okay. So what do you think? Oh, that's nice. Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate that. Please, feel free to share because I really am perplexed. I really am perplexed. And what's been said and what's been shown, really, I ain't really, I haven't really seen anything positive personally. Hey, Melvin. So, well, I'm not going to keep y'all long. I just wanted to come on and say, hey, I didn't eat too much. And it feels natural because I can make a choice to divert from what I wanted to eat. What I ate for lunch was a can of chili, and I made me a Ezekiel bread grilled cheese sandwich last night. I packed my lunch, and I was happy about it. I have some salad too that I got from the center, and then when I finished that, they gave us they gave us they gave us some little chicken wings because they just gave them to us. And I'm like, okay, I can take this because a whole lot of I didn't eat a whole lot of protein. I just had the chili, so I ate that. So I already seen it, Julian. I already seen it. I already seen it. I already seen it. I love me some Judge Joe Brown. Okay. And I'm actually looking at a commentator right now, um, with about 8 different black men from all over the United States. So, like I said, what's perplexing me, and I even seen a live interview with Donald Trump yesterday, and he was just speaking intelligently. Oh, thank you, Anne. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh, girl, give me some cleaning tips. I'm gonna tell you what I did do. I got um I got some pine sol. Oh, maybe I have it over there. And I got my old dishwashing detergent container, and I put half water and half pine sol. And that way, if I get any stains in here, boom, pine sol go on it, scrub it right quick, and hey, then it's done. So I want to start working on the scratches on the wall so that the stains, so I can get the stains off, and then by the time they do the remodel for my house, they can cover and they can do the paint touch ups. So I got to start working on that, and I got to start. It's really dusty, so somebody told me they were going to bring me a Swiffer mop over here, so maybe I can start getting the dust off the walls. Because I mean, it's my house, and hi Abdul. I always like to take care of my house. So I'm here to, especially what Ricky Smiley did. That doesn't make me feel that doesn't make me feel comfortable, because once again, when someone is trying to guilt you into doing something, they're trying to take your power, make you feel as a black person that you're obligated to do what they want you to do. No, it's not. We are citizens, and the definition of citizenry is the opportunity to vote. And you're to vote your conscience, not because someone told you what to do. So, oh, thank you, thank you. And we don't want to bash anyone on my channel, any political figure. We know different things. We know all of that stuff, but I'm saying, one time during COVID, I participated in a study where they wanted us to tell them how to get black people who lived in small towns to agree to take the COVID shot. And all of us literally cursed them out because they spent money researching how to take advantage of our people. People in small towns, they fear easily. Just like that stuff Ricky Smiley's doing. He even tried to fake a cry. I don't know why. See, because if it's honorable and legitimate, you don't have to threaten people. You don't have to get upset with people. You can just give the information, and the natural decision will come on what you need to do. When you make a complaint, you don't even need to say, "Oh, they treated me unfairly." You can say, "This is what happened." And any reasonable person will realize that's not right. That's unfair. So that's my thing about that. And honestly, tell you the truth, I think both parties are working together to get the result that they really want. So because it's not it's not rocket science. And I also think that if we look up and see which one of them are related to the former presidents, because all the presidents are related. I don't know if y'all know that, but it's really true. So I don't know. I don't really want any political party bashing one way or the other. But if you definitely have something intelligent to share, I would appreciate hearing it. However, I however, I really don't I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. And life is very difficult. So I'm a grown up. I can't You can't fear tactic me to death. Like with taking the COVID shot. COVID shot don't even work on fat people. I need to take two of them. So you can't fear tactic me to death to take it. Now I do need to take my tetanus because that's one I took in the old school way. I might not need to take that one either. But they were like, "Do you want a penicillin shot?" I know. "Do you want the flu shot?" I'm like, "No." I eat an orange. How about that one? I take some multivitamins or some minerals or something. I'm like, I don't want to take all this stuff. I might need to get a shingles shot because I actually never had the chicken pox. Nobody in my family ever had the chicken pox, so I don't know. But I just want y'all to know this week, when I each day I went to physical therapy, and when I went to personal training, we stood. So I'm going to physical therapy today, and we're gonna stand for 10 minutes. Last week it was 7 minutes, so this week is 10 minutes, and so I did it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna keep doing it, and so what's gonna happen is, I'm bone on bone. To a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm bone on bone." To help your bone on bone, you gotta exercise. I'm not saying run a marathon, but you gotta exercise, and within 6 to 14 months, your knees are gonna feel. They're gonna feel better anyway, especially if you take glucosamine, and if you eat a low if you eat a low if you eat a low diet food that doesn't inflame your body, that's going to help you. That's going to help you to not have pain in your knees. And if you get the knee shot, I know you don't want to get the knee shot. Oh, it's so bad for you. But baby, when your knees hurting, you'll take anything they're giving you. So I just wanted to come on and share that with y'all. It's a beautiful day. I'll be back on. I'm listening to Second Chronicles now, so I have to remember the books of the Old Testament: Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, Ruth. No. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, First and Second Kings, First and Second Chronicles, or First and Second Samuel, then First and Second Chronicles, then Ezra, Nehemiah, Esther. Remember, y'all had to learn them books of the Bible growing up. They come in handy. So I'm listening to Second Chronicles, and I'm like, I think back to Chris. That's what I was gonna say. How Chris Brown was like, Chris, I don't know his last name, but he's from Atlanta. He was like, "Damn, Dad is serious about that garbage." I'm thinking God's serious about what He said. He'll let you die. He'll let you be eaten up by locusts. He'll let them beat you. He got mad because they counted how many people. Oh, you gonna try to win the war based on your own numbers, not me? Okay. Oh, Habakkuk, he got back into the throne and then he let them worship idols. So I'm like, God ain't about them. He's not about idolatry. He just don't do that. So that's why when I found out about that, I had some African statues in here. I didn't know. I don't know what them things mean. I had to get them up out of here, and everything. I had to get all of that stuff out of my house because sometimes the spiritual stuff we don't even know about it. We don't know what that stuff means. Even incense they worship, and when they get through with those whatever, that's how they make incense. So I had to plead the blood of Christ on that because I'm like, look, I need to make this house smell good. Lord, help me. So he was like, girl, you better use some pine salt. I'm like, okay. So this is a journey of awareness. It's a journey of hope and possibility, and it's a journey of I want something, and in order to get the something I want, I have to work on it. I have to work on my mobility, because if I don't, I'm going to be in a lot of pain trying to do different activities, trying to go different places. So I've got to get my body ready, and I got to get my money up too, y'all. Miss Deborah got to go to work, honey. I got to go to work. My computer won't charge. It's going on the third week. So I've been trying to see if someone will let me borrow their computer because all of my stuff is in the cloud. So all I got to do is log in and everything. So I'm good on that. I just need my computer. So I want y'all to have a good day. I want y'all to be hopeful. And I want you're going to have to push yourself or get in a situation where they push you so that you can do more. And I'm not saying rocket science. I'm saying gradually, a little bit like this, a little bit like this, a little bit like this. So, alrighty then. God bless y'all. Peace and hair grease. We're going to make it a great day. I'll be back. I'm going to get food box today, this morning. And you know why I tell y'all that? Because you don't have to be ashamed of anything. We're going to see how much in that food box that's actually nutritious. So I have to make a post in my Facebook community group and say, look, I got food to give away because I know I ain't going to be able to eat most of that food. So don't be ashamed of anything. Don't be ashamed of anything. We too much shame in this country. The Bible told, like God told Cain or Abel, one of the ones, whichever one killed his brother. I think Cain killed Abel. If you do right, will you not be accepted? And just because you're obese or struggling with obesity, it doesn't mean you did something wrong, but you have to face, and this is the problem I've had to have. I couldn't face my life. So I just ate about it and kept it moving. I just did the stuff that I could do, which is go to school, go to church, and go to Black History. And in a way, those things are failing me. Because all of those things got nothing to do with dealing with my stress so that I don't eat my way to where I am now. And now I have a food addiction, which I probably had it since I was very young. But in either case, I just want to encourage you to tell yourself the truth and tell yourself it's okay. We're going to improve. Okay? Peace and hair grease, y'all. You know I appreciate you. And I'm learning how to use more of my Canvas so I can make prettier posts. So I'll be putting more of those on. And I'll look forward to hearing from y'all later on. Don't forget to share your successes. Don't forget to buy me a cup of coffee. Support the channel. It's in the description. And I appreciate it all, okay? Bye.